Hey guys, it's Mike Chen. I am in Toronto, Canada. You know, this is a city I've been to many times before, mainly to visit friends, but I've never done a proper food tour here before. And I've always wanted to correct that because I noticed in the last few years there has been so many new and awesome looking Chinese restaurants popping up all over the city, and I really want to try them all. So this weekend, my goal is eat till I drop. And since it's such a chilly day, I thought we'd start this tour with a nice hot bowl of noodle soup. Let's go. First location, homemade ramen. I heard this is a great place for noodle soups and for cold scan noodles, the cold wheat noodles I like, but unfortunately, I just overheard they sold out of that. It must be good because right now it's like 4 o'clock and they sold out of cold noodles already. So I'm sad, but I'll move on. So here, I'm gonna go for their traditional hand-pulled ramen with beef. Now, Chinese ramen is a lot different than Japanese ramen because in Chinese ramen, where ramen is just hand-pulled noodles, and that's what they specialize here. So I'm gonna go for the beef noodle soup. The sesame pancake with sliced beef also caught my eye. You know what? Let's just order a bunch of stuff and see what happens. Everything is here. This is perfect for a chilly, rainy day. I'm just gonna dig right into my noodle soup. What I love about this place is you can get your noodles as thin or as wide as you want. It's like magical noodles. So I got 2 bowls of noodles, and for my soup noodle, I got their classic beef noodle soup, and I asked for the noodles to be as wide as it can be. And there it is. I can use these noodles as covers. And the soup actually looks really clear. Usually the beef noodle soup I have, the soup base is more soy sauce based. Let me just try the soup. I really needed this. I mean, it was raining all the way here. It's really cold outside, and this thing, hang on. That thing warmed my soul. This soup is subtly delicious. It's like you see a person without any fancy clothing, without any makeup, without any expensive jewelry, but that person turned out to be like Jennifer Lawrence. I never expected such a rich, beefy flavor to come from such clear broth. Let me just try the noodles. Oh. I wish my blankets were made out of this, and then each morning I just eat my way out. Here's what I want to do. I want to tuck this beef in, tuck it into this noodle. I'm just gonna like, you know, just make it a blanket and find my way through it. Some broth. We haven't even got to the best part yet because they got hot oil here. So let's just put that in there. This will be borderline divine. Little beef, little noodle, little radish. You know, it's that feeling. It's that feeling you're at home, it's raining outside, you have the fire going in the fireplace, you're on the couch with a warm blanket, Forrest Gump is playing on TV, you know? It's that kind of bite. Oh, so good. The noodles are everything I expected from hand-pulled noodles. Chewy, really al dente, and the noodles have been soaking in the soup for about 5 minutes now. Still perfect. Again, I'm really excited about stir-fried ramen. And usually when you stir fry noodles, you don't want them to be that thick. That's why I got just the regular size noodles here. They highly recommended it, so. I really thought that the last noodle would be the only noodle love of my life today, but I was wrong. This is really awesome. I think I especially love the texture of these noodles. So springy, chewy. Look at this. It's so elastic. You see that? Spider-Man should use this for its wet. I get it's a lot less sticky, but it's gonna be a lot more delicious. It's gonna be a little more oily, but you're gonna find that the more you chew, the more the feeling's gonna grow. And I feel like this is gonna be a good compliment. This is just pork belly, and it's soaked in hot oil and fermented beans. Oh. That's awesome. This caught me by surprise. This is way better than I thought it was. I thought this was gonna be a little overly oily, and I thought it's gonna be a little one-dimensional, but holy pig, this is delicious. It's spicy, obviously. There's also Chinese vinegar in here to give it more acid. And the fermented beans, that gives this thing such a beautiful, earthy flavor. I was right. This and the noodles, this is gonna be a good match because the pork, I feel like it's gonna be the anti-oil. Although it's full of fat and covered in oil, I still feel like it's gonna go really good with the noodles. Yeah, this is really fantastic. You know what? I just thought of something. Take our noodles and we're gonna dip it in this sauce. I don't know why they don't just make a dish with these noodles soaked in this sauce because I really feel like that needs to happen. This is something I always get when they offer it. This is a Chinese pork burger. Okay, this one, I'll tell you the truth, doesn't look that impressive. It's not very crispy on the outside, so we'll see. It's a little sweet. That's kind of throwing me off because this dish is usually not sweet at all, but the pork is nice and melty. I love the crispy scallions. It's not what I'm used to, but it's not bad. This is something that I had my eyes on the moment I walked in here. Let's just see what's under here. Crispy, whoa. Look how thin the sesame pancake is. And it's just delicately covering a flat bed of beef tendon. And on the inside, there's some sort of sauce, some cilantro. I feel like it's a little sweet. It needs something. That's where I need it. On its own, the pancake is good. It's crispy on the outside. It's so thin, but it is a little overly sweet. Dip it in the sauce, give it a little more heat. It becomes so much better. I'm officially warmed up. Let's go to location number 2. Location number 2, I am at the Pacific Mall. I actually love this place. Come here every time I'm in Toronto. Cool shops, especially a great food court. Let's go check it out. You know, whenever I see skewers, I don't know, there's something about it just calls out to me, you know? So I got 3 lamb skewers, and this is the first time I ever got lamb skewers with the chili on the side. So let me just cover this in chili. Cheers, guys. Wow, that is spicy. Wow, that is good. This is a really quality lamb skewer. The meat is tender, not gamey. Really clean flavor. And that pepper. I just finished this. Really delicious. I'm burning up. I mean, this is 100% some of the tastiest lamb skewers I've ever had. You can tell the difference in the first bite. I'm dying right now. This thing it is so spicy. Luckily, I got something else that looked really good to me. This is matcha ice cream wrapped in crispy waffle. I need this desperately because my tongue is on fire right now. Yeah. Oh. Whoa, this is fantastic. Just the waffle itself. Man, that is light and flaky. I don't even care about the ice cream. I just want this waffle. Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't neglect the ice cream. That's never nice. It's certainly never polite. I have different feelings right now in my mouth. I feel the relief from the ice cream because that killed off all the spice. And also, that's delicious ice cream. It looks so simple, right? Just a waffle wrapped around a green tea ice cream. But no, it goes way deeper than that. I was walking past this place that sells fish balls, and this looked really good because they were dipping it in curry. I got some fish balls, some cuttlefish, and I got some tripe. Oh my God. That is horrific. Is that a word? Whatever. This sauce is amazing. Such strong curry flavor. You know what will make this even more awesome? I'll tell you guys this right now. I'm gonna take this fish ball, dip it in the sauce, and then dunk it in all that spice from the skewer. I know this is gonna make me suffer and I'm out of ice cream, but I don't think I can not do this. Ah. It's burning. It's so good though. It hurts, but it's a good kind of pain, you know? And the tripe. This is one of my most favorite ingredients in hot pot. Because of the surface, it just grabs onto so much of that flavor. I don't know, it just feels crunchy and satisfying. The last thing I got here, this is called jianbinggozi. It's a very traditional Chinese crepe. And I think with this, we need to get a little messy. Look how thin this crepe is. Yellow is the egg mixed in with the crepe, sesame seeds on top. And on the inside, typically they put a youtiao or a fried Chinese dough. I think here there's a crispy pancake, and I can also see like a lot of scallions and just covered in sauce. This is one of the most popular street foods in China. Oh my God. Just let that crunch tell you that. If this is wrong, then you don't want it to be right. And this one, wow, that is fantastic. You know what? I saw something else. Take this. I'm gonna take some tripe, dip it in my chili. I'm sorry, I'm making a mess, and I'm gonna put this tripe on the inside of my pancake. I'm sorry if I'm grossing anybody out, but to me right now, this seems really delicious. Why'd they give you gloves if you weren't expected to play with your food? Don't knock it till you try it. I think it's pretty good. This is another reason I love food courts because I really do feel like they kind of complement each other. Wrap it up with a bubble tea, and we're on to location number 3. Last day in Toronto. Okay, I'm at the Pacific Mall, day 2 of a Toronto food tour. First place, I noticed a trophy. Okay, when I see food places with trophies, I want to know what they won for. Auntie Liu, and she makes Hong Kong milk tea. Ai told me her milk tea is the best. If it's not good, she's not gonna make me pay for it. Ai. Well, and then she said, if I find a place that's better than her, mine's free as well. Okay, I'm gonna have to try this milk tea. Okay, Auntie Liu told me what makes the Hong Kong milk tea a Hong Kong milk tea is that there are different teas here. It has to be at the right temperature, the right 浓度. Right thickness. So Auntie Liu knows all that stuff. And it's all in here. Okay, I'm excited. It smells good. I'll be honest with you, Auntie, I like it. I like it. I'm not an expert on Hong Kong tea though, because I don't know, but the tea is very good. Like, I can taste the distinct tea flavor. And that to me makes a good milk tea.
How about everybody have a drink?
Everybody, you guys want to try?
You want to try?
Come try. 有冷的吗？要，我要一杯冷的。There's iced Hong Kong milk tea. I want an iced cup. I like it.
如果你喜欢喝冷的，这个就是冷的。
Oh, it's really creamy. Oh, I like this. 谢谢阿姨，我好喝，所以我要付钱。
好喝就要付钱。
对，
谢谢。
谢谢。I cannot resist Xi'an food anywhere I go, and this place in the New World Mall, and this place in the Pacific Mall, has some liang pi and pork burger. I can tell when a pork burger is good or not just from a glance. And I have high hopes for this one. Look at it. First of all, look how thin this is.
Crispy on the outside. Looks like, yep, soft and gentle on the inside.
Pork throughout. That's the key thing for me. I hate it when like you get a pork burger and the pork is somehow, you know, only concentrated on the northern hemisphere of the burger. But this looks really even. See that? That's a clear sign that this thing is juicy. The juice has made its presence on both sides of the burger. Whole wheat noodles. That looks really thin. You can tell this is made in-house and this is cut by hand because it's all uneven on the sides. If you have this as curtains for your bedroom, you should feel embarrassed because people can see inside. I'm gonna just mix this up. A lot of sauce. Now, just from looking at this, I'm gonna guess this is gonna be like an 8.5 or a 9. I think that's a 9.5. Congratulations, Toronto. You have a legit liang pi cold noodle place right here in the Pacific Mall. This is amazing. And because it's thin, every single chew just has so much awesome sesame flavor. I'm thinking this is gonna be really good too. So excited. This is great. This is so great. Sorry. A little overly excited. Really sorry. I feel like taking out my phone and Googling how to immigrate to Toronto. This is amazing. The pork is just so melty. A little overly salty. I like it. It's okay. I like a lot of flavor. I think if they could somehow make the bun a little more crispy on the outside, this would be perfection. Right now, it's already really good. You know what? Don't change anything about yourself. Be who you are. Pacific Mall, of all places, I found some of the best liang pi and Chinese pork burger. I kid you not. Like probably in North America. Oh my God. I need to go back and see what else they have because wow, this is good. Last day in Toronto. Well, last few hours in Toronto. But I really don't think I can leave Canada without stuffing my face with some poutine. And looking at poutine places here, I really wanted to go to this place called Nam Nam Poutine. It looked really good. But since that doesn't open on Sunday, I'm gonna have to go with the most common of poutine places, Smokes. And looking at the poutine, they look delicious, but I think this is the perfect nemesis of anything that's healthy. 1,300 calories, 1,400 calories, it just keeps going up. But some days, you just gotta splurge, you know? Yeah, 3's a good number. You're basically looking at a heart attack in boxes. Delicious heart attack in boxes. You guys never had poutine before. It's basically fries covered in cheese curds. That's the regular poutine. And this, they take this up like 20 levels. A lot of different meats, cheeses. Look at this. Look how pretty that is. Whenever I come to Canada, I don't care what part of Canada, gotta have some poutine. Just dig in. I like to just get a bite with everything. Nice, all-inclusive bite. Look at that. I go through different stages when I eat poutine. When I take my first few bites, the word is good, it's delicious, I'm really happy. By bites 6 and 7, you're feeling a little less good about yourself. And the cheeseburger one, well, it's ground beef and cheese, and of course, always bacon. It's one of those things that can make you feel really good and really bad at the same time. And usually, the more bites you take, the worse you feel. Luckily, I'm not there just yet. It's like I'm eating a cheeseburger, except for, you know, instead of buns, there's fries. And just an overabundance of cheese and bacon. Because it is so cheesy. I feel like I need a little acid. I think a little vinegar is gonna help. That's a little better. The last one I ordered, this is a limited time special. This is a Thanksgiving poutine. It has all the trimmings, cranberry sauce, turkey, stuffing, gravy. Let me just dig into this. Of course, lots of cheese. That is surprisingly good. I think it's the cranberry sauce. I kind of cuts through the salt a little bit and grab a piece with some stuffing. It tastes like a Thanksgiving dinner. Probably my favorite out of the three. I just can't put it down. I kid you not. I could eat all three of these. No wonder. If I take some pulled pork with some cranberry, with some cheeseburger, they really should just have a poutine where they have every one of their things in there. So this sort of happened. I'm really not feeling too great about myself right now because I have a long drive ahead of me. It's good. I know this isn't like Chinese food. It's supposed to be a Chinese food tour, but I had to wrap up my Canada trip with poutine. I mean, it just had to happen. Anyway, guys, this has been such a fun trip. Now, I know that the video sequencing of this trip is gonna be a little weird because this video is more like everything else I ate on this trip, and there's a couple of videos about specific places I ate on this trip. But overall, Toronto, what a great food city. So much fun. But guys, that's it for the Canada food tour. So until we eat again, I'll see you later.